Caleb Williams in the offense struggles at OTAs. Here we go, guys. The first negative reports about Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears offense is spreading like wildfire all over. But you guys know I'll be here to add context to the situation, so let's go ahead and get right into it. I've had the same stance here throughout Justin Fields and Mitch Trubisky's entire careers here in Chicago. I never overreact to anything that happens in OTAs or mini camps, but hearing so many things out of the Bears beat reporters saying the exact same things they said about Justin Fields is just mind numbing. I always ask myself the same question: where is the context? This is a rookie quarterback, and we are installing a new offense. Oh, and by the way, we're practicing against a top 10 defense and legit one of the best secondaries in the entire NFL. The Bears secondary is legit. Fans can expect some up and downs with this offense all off season long. Today there were a lot of incompletions and near interceptions. The ball was not coming out quick and the offense struggled. That is widely reported and accepted. However, let's also add some context here. First off, this is year 3 of Matt Eberflus's defense. These guys have been in the exact same system for 2+ years now, going on year 3. Meanwhile, the offense is learning an entirely new system with a rookie quarterback and a new offensive coordinator. Yes, there are a lot of similarities, but this is a new offense still. And anyone who didn't expect the defense to be ahead of the offense early on probably doesn't understand football very well. On top of that, Keenan Allen did not practice today. Romo Dunze did not practice either. That's 2/3 of our starting wide receivers not on the football field. On top of that, Nate Davis and Darnell Wright missed practice today, and Karan Omegaji is still not participating in team activities. When you add that context to the story, I think every single one of us would expect the defense to have a better day on the field than the offensive side of the ball. However, that isn't what's being widely reported. All that's being reported by a lot of media outlets is that the Bears offense and Caleb Williams struggled today. It's this constant negativity that the media just seems to feed off of. Providing context has never been a strength of the Chicago media. That is why I started this channel in the first place. I mean, think about it. This is the very first week of OTAs. We have a rookie quarterback learning a new offense and going up against a top 10 defense that's entering year 3 in the same system. Oh, and the offense is also missing 5 starters and has new guys all over the place and an entirely new coaching staff. I would honestly be more worried if Caleb Williams would have came out there and carved up our secondary in his very first week of practice. There is absolutely no reason to panic right now. None. If I've learned anything in my 2 years covering the Chicago Bears, it's that our fan base loves to overreact and the media loves to put a negative spin on everything. It's just how it is with the Chicago Bears. That's why I have to remind you guys how bright this team's future is, and things really are different this time around. In fact, we should be pretty happy that every player on the roster has reported in for offseason activities already. That doesn't mean that every single player in the building was there today, but Matt Eberflus reported everyone has been in the building in the past week. He actually said he would put our offseason attendance up against any other team in the league this offseason. Pretty bold statement from Matt Eberflus. Also, if you've seen today's press conferences, you guys know what I mean about the media. We still have reporters asking questions about Justin Fields. None of these players want to answer questions about Justin Fields. He's not on the team anymore. It's absolutely ridiculous. But the main point of today's video is that our offense having some growing pains this offseason is to be expected. There's no reason to panic. The media just loves razzing up this fan base. My biggest takeaway from today was Matt Eberflus hyping up Gervon Dexter, a guy who's not talked about enough. Eberflus praised how much quicker he's getting off the line. That's something that all of us fans can get excited about. I've been working on a video for Gervon Dexter. He's one of the guys I think will be a breakout player in 2024. But if you missed those press conferences, DJ Moore also told a cool story about when he worked out with Caleb and Romo Dunze before the draft. He mentioned he knew they were taking Caleb at that point. We all did, but he still had to pretend he didn't know. But by that point, he already had Waldron's offense, but Caleb Williams didn't have it all yet. He said Caleb was asking him a ton of questions, but also so was Romo Dunze. And then DJ made a joke like, do you know something I don't? Why is Rome so interested in what we are doing? It appears that Romo Dunze wanted to be a Bear all along. Eberflus said Odunze talked about being a Bear before he was even drafted, and now DJ confirmed the exact same thing. I still can't believe we landed Romo Dunze. The biggest thing as a Bears fan right now is nothing should interfere with our excitement levels right now. Ignore the negativity from the media. They thrive on that. Growing pains are to be expected. There are going to be ups and downs with Caleb Williams as he transitions into the NFL. We have a rookie quarterback, a new offensive coordinator, and we're going against a top 10 defense that's entering its third year together that loves to fly around and make plays. Honestly, as fans, we got to remember we have a really good defense. That's another thing to be excited about. But also, let's remember that Keenan Allen and Romo Dunze weren't on the field, and there are going to be some really awesome battles to look forward to in training camp this year. Also, just in case you missed it, we will be having joint practices with the Cincinnati Bengals. That's scheduled for August 15th right now. The Bears also dropped an incredible behind the scenes look at this year's NFL draft, a new episode of 1920 Football Drive. It was the longest episode they've done yet and probably the best. It was really, really awesome to see. Not only that, but one big surprise Ian Cunningham let slip was that we got the number one and number two overall ranked players on the Bears big board. The Bears had Romo Dunze as the number two player in the entire draft and actually had him ranked over Marvin Harrison Jr. and the rest of the other quarterbacks. There has never been a more exciting time to be a Bears fan in my life. I'm still in shock, and getting to see Ryan Poles and how they operated behind the scenes was awesome. Make sure you guys check that out. We have 2 more weeks of OTAs to look forward to. Also, I have 2 specials coming up with Glenn Morgan over the next 2 days. Look out for those. Remember to hit that like button for me. And until next time, bear down.